Greetings, good people, and welcome to the beautiful island of Jamaica. As you always know, I love to interact with the people. So today, we are hitting the streets of Kingston to ask or to interact with Jamaicans. And today's question is...
My name is Daje, aka Basa Biggs. Yeah.
How are you doing, Daje?
Fine. How are you?
I'm good. Are you in high school?
Yeah, Jonathan Grant.
All right. I have a simple question for you.
Yeah.
What do you know about Africa or Africans?
I know about Africa. You have a lot of tribe. Africa also has a lot of resources.
Yeah.
And some of the people are friendly, some are not.
Yeah.
Do
you learn about Africa in school?
Yes, in primary school.
What do you learn about Africa?
What I learned about Africa is that they have a lot of resources, but they don't use it to help to maintain the country, to make it be better. Okay.
Yeah. And you mentioned that some of them are not friendly. Would you tell me more? What do you mean by that? Is it something that you learn from school, or maybe?
That is what I hear people talk about here.
Yeah.
That certain parts of Africa, the people are not friendly, but most like in the Kenya areas,
yeah,
they are more friendly than the others.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kenyans are more friendly.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
That's what I heard. I don't know what truth is.
Okay.
That is what I heard.
Okay. So can you name 5 African countries?
5 African, that's a no. Senegal.
Yes.
Algeria.
Yeah.
5. Let's start it again. So that. I try to remember. So Senegal. So I can't remember no more.
You said Senegal and Algeria.
Yeah. Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Yeah. I try to remember her name.
2 more.
The flag is yellow. I can't remember it. Not something like you don't remember anymore?
Only 3.
Yeah.
What about Kenya?
Oh yeah, Kenya, that is 4. And
what about Ethiopia?
Zimbabwe.
Yeah, Zimbabwe. Yeah.
Then those are cheap coming now.
Okay. Yeah. So here in Kingston with a very beautiful. Hello, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Yanik.
Yanik.
Yeah.
Are you from Jamaica?
Yes, I am from Jamaica.
All right. So I have a very simple question for you. What do you know or think about Africa or Africans?
First of all, I love Africa.
Yeah.
I hope one day I can visit there. And you know, Africa, it is the motherland, and all the richness do come from Africa.
All right. Any countries that you know in Africa?
Yeah, Lagos. You have the Tanzania. That's
Tanzania.
Yeah. Zimbabwe. There's a lot.
There's a lot. All right. So, do you identify yourself as an African?
Yes, I do, and I do look like an African.
You do look like an African. All right. Welcome to Africa. Thank you so much. Yeah. What do you know about Africa, or what do you think about Africa or Africans?
All right, Africa. So we grew up on Africa as a motherland.
Yeah.
And things that I heard about Africa is that they have wonderful dishes and they're rich in like vitamins and minerals, like from the soil and such. Yeah, so that's basically all I really know about Africa.
Okay. What about Africans as a people? What do you think about Africans as a people?
Well, they're lovely people. Kind. They like to dance. Yeah, they like to dance. And
just like
those
Jamaicans.
Yeah.
All right. Can you name 5 African countries?
Nigeria, Senegal. You have Egypt. You have Cameroon and I'm gonna say West Africa. No. My God. And which country Maris come from?
Maris?
Yeah. Algeria. Yeah.
Who's Maris?
He's a footballer.
Which team?
He plays in Saudi Arabia now.
Okay. Any other one that people don't help you? Say another country that they don't help. No one has helped you.
No.
Well, African people are some nice, loving people. Yeah.
Have you interacted with Africans before?
No.
Never. All right. So I'm in the streets of Kingston with a very beautiful. Hello, what's your name?
Shan.
Shan, nice meeting you, Shan. I have a simple question for you. What do you know or what do you think about Africa or Africans?
I like African accent and their culture, their food. I never had it, but I really would like to try it. But yeah, I really like their accent.
Do you know any African food?
No, I don't know the name, but the thing, yes, the fufu.
Where did you see that?
On the internet.
On the internet?
Yes.
All right. So have you interacted with Africans before?
Yes.
Where?
Jamaica here.
Oh, where were they from?
Abuja or yes.
That's Nigeria.
Yes.
All right. So I have another question for you. Could you name 5 African countries?
No. Nigeria.
Yes.
South Africa.
Yeah.
Kenya.
Nigeria,
South Africa, Kenya.
Only two more. You're almost there.
No, I can't remember the word. I can't remember the word.
All right. Maybe I'll add 2 random for you. Zimbabwe and Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is Marvin Beaumont.
All right, Marvin, I have a simple question for you. What do you know about Africans, or what do you think of Africans?
Africans like people go around and look for fruits, like fruits, apple, fruits, apple, like bananas, yam, tomato, cabbage.
Yeah.
Cabbage, like tomato, Irish,
Yeah.
potato, dasheen.
So you mean Africans grow that?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you met Africans before?
Before.
Have you ever met Africans?
No. They never go to Africans before.
All right.
Yeah.
Can you name 5 African countries?
Countries
Yes.
like west, south, north, south. Like, but so sometimes, but you have to think something. But like Africans, like people go on like plane. Like people go on planes. Go on planes like people go on planes, flies. Like go to like countries, like Carindon,
Okay.
Westmoreland, like the place I name again, man. Like Africans, so St. Mary. St. Mary. We talk about Westmoreland already.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time. All right.
Yeah.
Fitzroy Bones.
Pardon?
Fitzroy.
What do you know or what do you think about Africa or Africans?
Well, Africa?
Yeah.
I've never been to Africa.
But do you know anything about Africa? Have you ever heard anything about Africans?
No.
Do you know Africa exists?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. Yeah.
So what do you know? What do you hear or what do you think about Africa?
It's a black people country, right?
It's a black people country. It's a black people continent.
Yeah.
So have you ever interacted with Africans?
No.
All right. So can you name any 5 African countries?
Yeah.
Can you name any 5 African countries?
No.
Huh?
No.
You don't know any African countries? Okay, I would help you with that. There's Kenya, there's Uganda, there's Nigeria, there's Ghana, there's South Africa, Zimbabwe, and so many.
Richard, nothing, not like, what I mean by what I know about Africa, but be specific, okay, yeah.
No, any country, anything that you know about Africans, or what do you think about Africans?
Africans are okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Africans are okay.
Just okay.
Them are alright. Can correspond with them. Them okay.
Have you met Africans before?
No.
Oh, you never interacted with Africans before?
No.
Okay.
Well, for me, African is our mother country.
Yeah.
You know, our foreparents them come from Africa.
Mm-hmm.
And me learn a lot of things about Africa still, a wide variety of things. You know, in terms of with the type of things them where the earth have there, like gold, diamond, all these things that we can extract from the earth and them something there. So Africa really our motherland.
Okay. What do you think of Africans though? Africans as a people?
The first I ever get the opportunity to meet an African, a person where they come from African genuinely, named African Tigress. And so far what I learn about her still, I never really get the opportunity to be much closer to somebody where definitely come from there. But knowing say I meet African Tigress, well, she's very, the people them is very kind, sociable, you know, and they believe in hard work, even though the educated ones them believe in smart work as well. But some of the things I'm observe with them is not because Tigress is interviewing me still, is what I learned so far from her. You know, she have a kind, they are loving people, they are caring people, you know, and they share. They have good vibes. They are fun-filled people.
Okay. And can you name 5 African countries?
Well, you have Nigeria, Kenya, South and North Sudan, Ethiopia, Ghana, Ivory Coast. You have my past 5?
I think so.
Congo.
Yeah.
You know.
All right.
Giovanni. Yeah.
Paula, beautiful name. What do you know or what do you think about Africa or Africans?
Well, Africans is a beautiful people. But I don't know much about the African culture. But I know they are beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you interacted with Africans before?
No, but I watch them on TV and so forth.
So from watching on TV, what impression does it give you of Africa or Africans?
Well, most time them show the bad part of Africa, but I know you have 2 different sides in the country. You have the poor side and you have the upper class side. So it's a mixture of people.
All right.
Yes.
You're right. And now a question, can you name 5 African countries?
No, I don't really know Africa.
Any country in Africa that you know?
No, not really.
Nigeria?
Like Ghana, Nigeria, Ethiopia.
Yes, you're right.
Can't think of no more.
Kenya?
Kenya.
South Africa.
South Africa.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Ocean Berry.
All right. I have a simple question for you. What do you know or what do you think about Africa or Africans?
I love African.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love African people.
Oh, tell me more. Tell me more about what you think about them.
Them kind of them know if build things and stuff like that. I ever watch them on the TV and the YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, watch them build them look a house and all of these stuff and the fast animal and them something there, yeah.
So, could you name 5 African countries?
I don't know 5 African countries.
One.
Even one.
You don't know any African country?
One I know, but I don't remember. I think what name? I'm gonna say now. That's why I remember I read in my mouth, you know. Can maybe I watch it on YouTube and him someday.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's why I don't remember. I don't remember it, but maybe I watch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, what's your name?
My name is Shvan.
Hi, Shvan. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Why are you speaking with low volume right now? You are speaking loudly?
No, that's how I speak. I don't speak loud.
All right, so I have a simple question for you. What do you know about Africa? What do you think about Africa or Africans?
Well, Africa, them, would I say, we and them are like brothers and sisters,
Yeah.
you know, because skin,
Yeah.
the culture, and just, me that say, all our way, we and them are like brothers and sisters, like we're the same tribes, you know? Yeah, so it's a good country too. Africa is a good country. I've never been there.
Would you love to visit Africa someday?
Yeah, just to see the animals them. Lions and the tigers and the zebra and all them stuff. Elephants and them stuff.
You know what? There are no tigers in Africa apart from me because I'm African tigress.
Oh.
Yeah, the only tiger in Africa. Only me.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, can you name 5 African countries? You're so tall, man. I feel like
5 African countries. That's hard though.
Name any number that you can.
5 African countries. It's kind of hard, man. Because I don't really know them name.
Yeah.
But I know about Africa, but a little about them. I'm not to know the different parts of it.
Kenya, ever heard of Kenya?
Yeah.
Nigeria?
Zimbabwe, something like yeah. Kenya, Zimbabwe, Ghana, and
Congo.
yeah, I heard about Congo.
You
Yeah.
heard about Congo, South Africa, Malawi, Zambia.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I heard about them.
All right.
Ajay.
Ajay, I have a simple question for you. What do you know or what do you think of Africa or Africans?
I'm not sure.
Anything?
I guess the motherland.
Yes.
Place I'd like to visit one day. Africa seems like a broad term. I'm not entirely sure what exactly.
Sounds like?
Africa, it's a broad term, a diverse place. I'm not entirely sure. But by
Yeah,
African.
like generally, like your general thinking about Africans as a people.
I guess it's just the motherland. It's like culturally it's significant to me as a Jamaican, Africa.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm not entirely sure what else to say.
All right. Okay, so can you name 5 African countries?
Egypt, Uganda, Ivory Coast, South Africa, obviously. Chad.
Yeah. Wow, you mentioned the most unique ones. Barely do people mention those ones. That's quite interesting. Right, so let's get inside this park. One of Jamaica's national heroes. Bastamant. So let's check out this park in downtown as we interact with people and ask people questions as well as we pick people's opinion. Let's see who we can get and ask a question. Hello, what's your name?
Winston.
Winston, I have a very simple question for you. what do you know or think about Africa or Africans?
Well, Africa is our motherland.
Yeah.
And Africans, so far, the Africans that I have met, they are very nice people. I don't have any complaint about them so far.
And what else do you know about Africa? Or do you think, have you been to Africa before?
No, never
Okay,
been to
so
Africa before.
what perception do you have about Africa?
Well, Africa seems to be a nice place, you know. I've never been there before, but videos and documentaries that I watch show that Africa is a nice place.
Would you consider visiting Africa?
Sure, I would.
Which country?
Kenya.
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 Any message you have for Africans?
Well, I think Africa or Africans should unite. I know it's going to be hard to do, but Africa is a big continent and they have a lot of resources. I think Africa, if Africa unite, there will be a very powerful continent.
Okay. Can you name 5 African countries?
I can try, I think so.
Yeah.
You have Togo.
Togo.
You have Mali.
Mali.
You have Kenya.
Kenya.
You have Sudan.
Sudan.
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Morocco.
Okay, all right.
No more
That's
to, you know, I give you more to.
Yeah, that's What's your name?
Roie Cornerstone.
All right, Roie. Yeah. I have a simple question for you. What do you know or what do you think about Africa or Africans?
Well, believe me, I believe that African people are nice and good, but they might have a little difficulty, but I don't see anything wrong with them.
What do you mean by little difficulty?
Well, you know, say in Africa is not so much a rich country, but I enjoy the African, even watching their plays, you know, their movies and so forth. Yeah.
All right. So, what about Africans as people, and do you consider yourself an African or descendant of Africa?
Well, I always hear my family and friends say that they are descendants of African, but I don't know what to say on that one.
What about you?
Well, I believe that probably I might be a descendant, I don't know.
Okay. Can you name 4 or 5 African countries?
Well, believe me, 5 African countries.
Yeah.
Dominica one? No, Dominica is not one. Let me see again. It's in my mouth, but I can't. It's like I can't picture it. I know one of them, but I just can't picture it. Nigeria, right?
Nigeria?
Right, Nigeria. Nigeria. I have to go stop this now because I'm not quite remember still.
Only Nigeria?
Yeah.
Okay. So we also have countries like Kenya, Ghana, South Africa, Egypt, Algeria, Morocco, Mauritania, Chad. Yeah, we have so many countries, 54 countries in Africa. Okay, so I'm still here in the streets of Kingston with, hello, what's your name?
Peter Lewis.
Peter Lewis. Yeah. All right, so I have a very simple question for you, Peter Lewis. What do you know or what do you think about Africa or Africans?
Well, we know Africa is the motherland, you know what I'm saying, and that's where everything comes from, you understand? Yeah. So, I've never been to Africa, but I read about like Nigeria and other African countries like Senegal, you know what I mean, say, Ivory Coast and stuff like that, you understand?
So what impression do you have about African people based on what you've read online and what you've seen?
Well, they're the original people, you know what I'm saying? I don't really know much about the culture, but I know they're the original people.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, would you be able to name 5 African countries? Can you name 5 African countries?
Yeah, I think Nigeria, Angola, Senegal, Ivory Coast, and Zaire. Zaire is the African country.
Congo, yeah.
Congo,
That's
yeah.
the former name of Congo, Zaire. Oh, nice. Where did you learn all this?
Huh?
Why did you learn all this?
Well, I read about it.
Oh, you read
know.
out. Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Tracy.
Hi, Tracy. Beautiful name. So I have a simple question for you. What do you know about Africa or Africans? Or what do you think about Africa or Africans?
I know it's a beautiful country. I like how they speak. Yeah, and I like them furniture. The furniture very beautiful. Yeah, and them I always watch an African show them. So I always like it.
You watch African movies?
Yeah, I love them.
You love them? All right. So can you name 5 African countries? It's okay. It's okay if you don't know, you can just say I don't know.
Just tell you.
No, you just say I don't know if you don't know.
I don't really know them like that. Nigeria. Ghana. No more.
Kenya. Ever heard of Kenya, South Africa?
Yes, South Africa, yeah. South Africa.
Egypt.
Yeah.
Egypt?
Egypt and
So you see, you just don't believe in yourself, but you actually do know them.
My name is Shaniqua Eslo.
Shaniqua.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely, beautiful name. Matches the face, beautiful face. So I have a simple question for you. What do you know or what do you think about Africa or Africans?
I love African man, I love them.
Yeah?
Nice, them nice, very good people.
Yeah?
Africa is a very wonderful country. I'm always watching the African show them. I'm like down there. I don't want to go down there to see the poor part and the rich part. Experience it, you know?
Have you had any interaction with Africans before?
What? No. Not Asian alone, no.
And what do you think, or what are the impressions? Have you ever seen even African movies or anything? So what impressions do you have about African people?
Alright, some of them good and some of them evil, like everywhere in the world. They have good and evil people. But to me, them nice. Yeah.
So can you name 5 African countries?
Ghana, Kenya, Zimbabwe, Uganda.
Yeah.
I don't know no more.
Oh, yeah, almost there. One more. Ethiopia.
Yeah, Ethiopia.
I am Miss Thomas.
Pardon?
Miss Thomas?
Miss Thomas, what do you know or what do you think about Africa or Africans?
I think Africa has an amazing culture.
Yeah.
Wonderful, great people.
Yeah.
I believe our history, much of our history, the world history, comes from the African continent.
Yeah.
And so it's very important that we know what Africa is dealing with in terms of any sort of worldwide problems at this time, diseases, sicknesses, so to speak, lack of food, and which is much of the things that they're experiencing. So for a wonderful country with so much history, some of our history, I think is experiencing too much. Many of our forefathers, our ancestors come from there that are here in the New World, that ties us to what they are experiencing, so to speak. So we really should look into being a part of Africa some more, especially if our ancestry comes from there. Where we're going may be inclusive of an experience that is going on right now in Africa. We should be very aware, informed in respect to Africa. Africa is an amazing place because I think I'm amazing. I'm African ancestral and others too. You know, there are many peoples, type of peoples there, many tribes still there. We should be fully informed, fully aware. We are I don't like to say tied. We can be joined somehow in respect to our future concerning the African continent and its people. So I think Africa, I think Africa is an indication of where we're going if we don't become fully informed of the experiences that they're having concerning, whatever government governing administration may be taking place there to present some of the areas concerns that might be going on in Africa. An awesome country that simply requires a little input, positive input in respect to the people that have come from Africa to be in this world and are prospering. I think we get a lot from Africa. Strength, who we are as a people, African ancestral people, black people, they say. And I think those things that you cannot hold on to physically are not being placed back in Africa as much as it should be.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Awesome. So can you name 5 African countries?
Let me try.
Okay.
Let's see. I know South Africa.
Yes.
Ivory. Is the Ivory Coast?
Yes.
Angola.
Yes, Angola.
Ethiopia.
Yes.
There's one more. Is Anguilla? Not Anguilla. Anguilla is not in Africa. Nigeria.
Yes. You did it.
Africa, I love African people, their culture, everything is similar to Jamaican culture. So I love their dance, the way they speak, their vibe, everything about Africa.
Okay. Have you interacted with them before?
I have talked to many African people while walking in taxis or whatever.
Okay. All right. Do you know any African countries? Can you name 5 African countries maybe? Any that you know?
I don't. I'm not familiar with that part.
Never heard of Nigeria, Ghana?
No.
I love Africa. I love Africa so much. The races I come from, I love it so much. Everything. What them say good and bad about Africa, Africa is my place, motherland.
Whether they say good or bad, Africa is your place. Okay, is your motherland, and Jamaica is our fatherland.
Yes, that is it.
Even me, Jamaica is my fatherland. Yes. Africa is my motherland.
Jamaica is my fatherland. Africa is my motherland.
Okay, so do you know? Can you name 5 African countries? Can you name 5 African countries?
No, no, good as that.
You know that you just mentioned one.
Nigeria, South Africa, Ethiopia, Angola, Kenya.
Okay, I was about to be like, how can you forget Kenya and you know I'm from there?
Yes, I guess. Yes.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Me and African ever link up. Most day I was doing the next one.
Oh.
I saw your program on YouTube. From Kenya.
Yes.
Yeah. But we love Africa. We Jamaican love Africa. I'm an African.
You are an African. Lovely. Would you name 5 African countries? Yes.
Nigeria.
Yes.
Ghana. Botswana. South Africa.
Cameroon. Good. Lovely. What do you think of Africa or Africans?
Well, as I've said already, Africans are good people, similar to Jamaicans, so I don't really have any problem with them.
Thank you so much. Do you want to give yourself a shout out and where you're located?
Yeah, Kemar, the food vendor, downtown, Darling Street.
All right. Thank you so much, Kemar. I appreciate.
All right.
Thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it and you learned something new. Let me know in the comment section below what you think or what you know about Africa or Africans. Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit the like button, share and subscribe. I always say sharing is caring. Go ahead and share this episode. Thank you, and I'll definitely see you on the next one. Bye-bye.